had a fella the other day, a good guy, tell me that I had Popeye forearms. And while I appreciate the compliment, these here are not Popeye forearms. I do not have Popeye forearms. However, these hands can hit harder than frickin' cans of spinach. I got a ram, you know, like a male sheep at home there in my paddock. He's been getting a little bit more ballsy lately, been running up on me here and there, trying to assert his alphaness, like he's the king of the frickin' paddock. And yesterday, he got a little bit too close for my liking. He's running at me. You know, he's about 70 or 80 kilos, probably closer to 80. He might not be the biggest, he's probably the biggest ram in town, but that's 80 kilos of muscle and solid forehead. And you know, you got that 80 kilos of 100% head smashing machine coming at your knee height. Well, I get a little bit nervous. My knees are screwed enough as it is. My patellas don't have time for no more trauma right now. So let's just say I took a tactful retreat. I took a step back. I retreated slightly, but whilst on the retreat, he kept closing in. He saw this as an opportunity to capitalize on my retreat. He thought I was submitting. I was not submitting. I just don't want my knees to get hurt. So while I was on the back foot, moving backwards, losing force, losing power, I gave him a bam! I gave him a knuckle supper right between the eyes, on the forehead, the hardest part of the head, the hardest part of this head-butting machine, the king of smashing things with his freaking head, came at me, and I had hit him with these freaking cans of spinach hands. And guess what? Guess who's still king of the paddock? It ain't the ram that's got balls bigger than the size of my freaking head. No, it's the man with hands like cans of freaking spinach. He went back, he went sideways, he wobbled, he nearly fell. He didn't quite go down, but I only gave him a half can of spinach. I didn't even give him the full kapow. He didn't know what was up. He didn't know which way was up. He didn't know which way was down. All he knew was that I was king of the frickin' paddock.